Are you guys super uncomfortable if you don't wear a bra in public? For the first time since I was a teenager, I forgot to throw on a bra under my t-shirt before leaving my apartment the other day. I was just going to the gas station for snacks. But I was so self-conscious the entire time and kept my arms crossed over my chest it's probably unlikely anyone would even notice. But I felt half naked. It made me wonder whether a lot of women feel this way. I was born and raised in the South by a lunatic-type Bible-thumping father, so I have a few phobias lingering from my upbringing. For example, sex was a horrible chore to me for the longest time and always made me feel dirty. I'm 27 and only got over this about 3 years ago. I know I shouldn't feel uncomfortable about it, but I was curious what the general feeling is like for other women. Yeah, I even have small boobs and I feel the same way. I can't go out without some kind of I'm aware it's a ridiculous double standard, but I just can't. I'm not comfortable without a bra, but the problem is the dangly bits are uncomfortably in motion. Yes, I wish I weren't, but I feel so naked and vulnerable. I haven't worn a bra in several years. Have pretty large breasts like our 48G I think. But it's less oh sexy perky booba and more oh, they're hanging to my tummy. So I personally don't feel super like stared at LMAO. What bothers me most is the under boob sweat. So I'll wear a spaghetti strap shirt and tuck the hanging part under my breasts to absorb sweat pee. I stopped wearing a bra because of back pain and some skin issues I had. 28 for reference. I had a pretty Christian upbringing myself. It takes a while to unlearn all that, and is an ongoing process. So I get you on that. Stopped using one after noticing the marks it left on my sides. I have small breasts, so it was more of an habit than a necessity. Now I just wear an undershirt when it's necessary. Also stopped shaving legs, armpits. Nobody ever stared or commented on either. I believe we get used to do things as habit more than doing them for any real benefit. We are convinced we need a bra as soon as we grow up. And we continue to do it even if it really doesn't do anything. It's just another thing to be insecure as a woman. Yeah, because mine are large, and I don't want them bouncing and men leering. I never wear bras. They are uncomfortable. Everyone has nipples and knows what they look like. I couldn't care less what others think. I often go braless in winter when I wear a hoodie or a winter jacket. I used to have nightmares about standing in front of a crowd. Not topless. Just braless. I would wake up freaked out every time. I have not worn a bra since December 2019. I am 42. My boobs are perkier. I don't have near the amount of pain around my cycle. And I don't give AFK what anyone thinks. I feel your pain. And we do not have to feel that way if we don't want to. Free the nips. I was always fairly small and I retired 6 years ago. I bet I've worn a bra maybe 10 times since. I don't mind it, so long as I'm wearing something snug. I don't particularly like how they feel and hate how they look just flopping about it a loose top. I ended up going grocery shopping tonight in what I intended to be jammies, a cami with a shelf bra and some loose shorts. And then I ran into a friend of my husband's. Open mouth smile, oh well. I don't worry about how visible my nipples might be, but there's nothing very notable about my breasts, so they don't stand out even if I'm not wearing a bra. I only wear bras if I'm exercising or wearing a tank top. Otherwise, boobs are kimbo. And I'm a D cup, so it's not like I don't have boobs. My feeling on the whole issue is this. If you're staring at my tits enough to notice if I'm wearing a bra, you're a creepy fuck that needs to keep your eyes somewhere else. Woman shrugging, medium light skin tone. I'm very uncomfortable. The way they dangle and move is annoying at best and it hurts at my size. Plus it's noticeable. See. I stopped wearing bras during the pandemic. But I grew up in the 90s and am a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Doesn't matter to me. Free the nips. Edit to say I do own a sports bra. Exercise is so uncomfortable with them bouncing around. Ouch. Not comfortable with my big tits reaching my waist without a bra in public. I mean, I wouldn't go into the office braless. But I'll happily do pretty much everything else. And that's mostly because when I'm at the office, most of my clothes are cut for when I'm wearing a bra and don't sit right when I'm not. I am a DDE cup currently, but have been a G cup. Same for if I'm dressing up for something more formal, unless the garment has a corset top of some sort. I'm probably going to wear a bra for garment fit reasons, but otherwise PFFT. Let them hang free. I do, since my mom always commented and still comments on how my breasts are going into 2 different directions. Lol. I don't wear a bra sometimes, but one time 2 old women were pointing and laughing at me while in the dollar store checkout line, and it made me feel really bad. Yes. They are fairly prominent and in my opinion look good, and I don't feel comfortable with the attention they may draw. I tend to wear bralettes or lightweight bras though. That are pretty comfortable. I'm okay without for casual errands and such. But in business or social situations, I always wear one. I'm not overly large or small. About average, I guess. But I am older, so I try to avoid the old lady with boobs at her waist look. Which means that I usually wear a stretchy undershirt to keep things under control, or a jacket in winter. In my younger days, I always wore one. These days it doesn't matter. Old women are invisible. Yes, my boobs are big and I have to wear a bra outside of the house. At home I wear bralettes. I just can't imagine that. I have DD and just feel like I'd be very uncomfortable. I wish it wasn't so. And yeah, if I'd dared not wear a bra in my house growing up as a teenager, I'd have gotten told I was being gross, or my mom would have been appalled and told me to wear one. Pretty fucked up. You are so proud to get your first grown-up bra and you wear it all the time. You get used to wearing it. And you feel weird when it's off. Because you are used to wearing it. I've got small boobs and haven't worn one for 3 years now. When I must wear one, I go for my super comfy sports bra. Was I uncomfortable? Yeah, a little. But no one said anything and I stopped worrying about it. Yes, and I blame my mother because she always commented and nagged me daily about wearing a bra. She would even announce if my nipples could be seen. After kids, I absolutely wouldn't. If I don't roll them into my bra, they'll be slapping my knees all day. 1. I live in South Florida. It gets sweaty slick under there. 2. I'm AG. They bounce and swing. I'd never get anything done. 3. Nipples get a dangerous amount of attention free in the wild. Former Christian. I'm most comfortable and happy with my tits out. But I do sometimes feel uncomfortable. Less to do with lingering purity culture indoctrination. They're just big. Men stare and yell. As a teen, I was flat-chested and regularly didn't wear a bra. Just recently, if I'm just going to the supermarket, I haven't bothered, and I did feel a little exposed.